Good afternoon. Let's hear it for these guys once more. I now call to order the 171st graduation of Palmer College of Chiropractic West in San Jose, California on the 13th day of December 2024. Palmer West alumnus and recent faculty members Dr. Scott Swanson will present today's invocation.
Thank you, and I must say it is a great honor. I appreciate this class for allowing me to do this, and I have wonderful memories of being in the same place about 22 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families, and graduating students, may we gather here today with open hearts and minds, embracing the strength that lies within each of us. Let us find peace in the present moment and harmony in our shared purpose. We ask for guidance in our actions, wisdom in our decisions, and compassion in our words. May we honor one another with respect, understanding, and kindness, knowing that we are all connected in our journey. May this gathering inspire hope, unity, and a greater sense of community. In this moment, we acknowledge the commitment to healing, the pursuit of knowledge, and the desire to make a positive impact on the lives of others. May the principles of compassion, integrity, and service guide you as you step into the next chapter of your professional journey. As you embark on your careers, may you find fulfillment in your work and the courage to face the challenges ahead. We wish you success, joy, and the ability to inspire those around you as you bring your gifts to the world. Graduates, may your hands be gentle, your hearts be open, and your minds be sharp. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Greg Snow, and as Senior Campus Administrator and Dean of Academic Affairs, I have the honor and privilege of welcoming everyone to our Fall 2024 commencement. This is a joyful day for all of us, and I thank you for being here to celebrate and recognize the achievements of our graduating students. The holiday season always seems to foster an additional festive dynamic to our December graduations. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a joyful holiday shared with family and friends as we're doing here today. Since entering the program in September of 2021, members of today's class have navigated a challenging route to reaching the graduation stage. In addition to the rigorous curriculum, they've had to deal with a global pandemic and a campus phase-out. They've adjusted accordingly and overcome adversity with their impressive perseverance, dedication, and resiliency. And they graduate today exemplifying the ideals and quality standards expected of all Palmer doctors of chiropractic. I would be remiss not to recognize the critical role that our graduating class played in the success of our 3-year campus phase-out journey. As you'll see throughout this ceremony, this class is filled with leaders and achievers. Regardless of the obstacles that they faced, they remained committed to maximizing their educational experience and ensuring that our campus remained vibrant and engaging despite our dwindling numbers. You have my deep and sincere gratitude for your efforts, which allowed us to go through this process with grace, dignity, and Palmer pride. Thank you. I imagine that our graduands are experiencing a variety of emotions, including well-deserved pride and a sense of accomplishment, and perhaps some nervousness and anxiety about what lies ahead. But I want to assure you, the future of the chiropractic profession has never been brighter. These graduands will enter a profession that's significantly different from the one I graduated from in 1990. At that point in time, there was little research supporting chiropractic. Today, there's so much, it's hard to keep up with. Research validating chiropractic care influences our healthcare delivery systems, insurance coverage, and policies. It breaks down barriers and expands opportunities for the practicing DCs and our new graduates and access for patients. Research validating chiropractic care, a recent example of this impactful research is a study that demonstrated that including chiropractic management in patient care resulted in decreased downstream costs for diagnostic imaging, opioid prescriptions, surgeries, hospitalizations, injections, and specialist and ER visits when compared to medical management alone. Palmer contributes substantially to these efforts, leading the profession in advancing chiropractic research and participating in high-level studies done in collaboration with some of the biggest names in healthcare research in the country. Chiropractic's expanding role in the Veterans Health Affairs is an example of a growing opportunity that stemmed from research. There are now more than 300 chiropractors working in the VA nationally, a number that continues to grow every year. There are 10 federally funded VA residencies for the chiropractic service, and Palmer graduates have filled more of these than any other chiropractic institution. Another example was the establishment of postdoctoral research fellows at Yale, Harvard, and Duke medical schools. And I'm proud to note that 2 of these were filled with Palmer West graduates. Palmer's West campus also has a long and strong legacy as a leader in sports chiropractic. It may have been the first chiropractic college to pioneer a student chapter through the American Chiropractic Association Sports Council in the mid-1990s, when sports chiropractic was a budding specialty. Since its founding, the Palmer West Sports Council program has received recognition as the ACA's outstanding chapter multiple times. We've had several faculty named as Sports Chiropractor of the Year, and our program resulted in the ACA Sports Council adding a National Student Liaison position, all of which serve as examples of why the ACA Sports Council recently honored the legacy of the Palmer West Sports Council at their annual symposium. Palmer graduates have also advanced the profession through their work in employer-based health centers, the Department of Defense, academia, and leadership positions in local, state, national, and international areas. As a result, the current generation of chiropractic doctors have career paths in private practices, interdisciplinary clinics, hospitals, academia and research, and for sports teams. In these roles, chiropractors provide effective, safe, cost-effective, drug-free care for musculoskeletal pain and more to tens of millions of patients each year. Palmer College graduates are not only great doctors, they are leaders and visionaries who advance chiropractors' recognition and reputation as the primary care professionals for spinal health and well-being. To the members of today's graduating class, as you transition from student to doctor, I encourage you to embrace the opportunities in front of you with the same sense of passion and optimism that fueled your journey to the stage today. You are the future of the profession, and I'm confident that each of you will carry on Palmer West's strong legacy. You will make a difference, you will change lives, and you will make your communities a better place every day in many ways. So, before we proceed with the balance of today's ceremony, will the audience please join me in recognizing and celebrating today's graduating class. I'd like to recognize another group of achievers who are equally deserving of praise and recognition for their collective role in enabling these soon-to-be doctors to reach the graduation stage. That would be our outstanding faculty. The faculty at Palmer West are praiseworthy for many reasons. They are responsible for providing the highest learning experience possible to future doctors of chiropractic. Our faculty fulfills their mission well, with distinction and dedication. They, as individuals, enrich our profession, and by doing so, advance healthcare throughout the world, demonstrating why Palmer College has been and remains the trusted leader in chiropractic education. I'd also like to recognize the emeritus and past faculty sitting with our faculty today for being here to support these graduates. With the current, emeritus, and past faculty, please rise for recognition. Thank you. I'm just going to go off script for a brief moment here. The graduations, we recognize faculty and the students and a bunch of other people, but the people who put on the graduation ceremony, the staff, never get recognized. So I would like all the Palmer West staff, past or present, in the room today who are here, please stand up in recognition of your time. And there's one member of the staff in particular that I'd like to call out for his over 40 years of service to Palmer College of Chiropractic West, noting that our existence has been for 44 years. So Chuck Bustillos, please stand up, and if everyone could please thank Chuck. Chuck has dedicated his entire work life pretty much to our campus. He's our historian and our alumni support person and our go-to guy for everything. So Chuck, we appreciate you and we thank you for everything you've done for us. And speaking of dedicated support, the spouses, partners, parents, children, and friends of our graduating class are equally praiseworthy for helping them complete this educational journey. Their love and encouragement provided inspirational energy that helped the members of the graduating class reach their goal. Their support was especially important, impactful, and appreciated given the challenges faced over the past 3 years. Will the spouses, partners, parents, children, and friends of our graduates please rise for recognition? Chiropractic is the world's third largest organized healthcare profession, with over 100,000 doctors practicing in more than 90 countries, of which approximately 1/3 are Palmer College graduates. In fact, at 30,000 strong, graduates from the 3 Palmer College campuses comprise the profession's largest alumni network. In addition to the patients they serve every day in their office, many maintain leadership positions in the profession and contribute to the advancement of chiropractic. They are the reason why the Palmer name has been synonymous with the highest standards of patient care for over 125 years. Will the Palmer alumni here today please rise for recognition? Finally, we would like to acknowledge individuals here today who have served our country. Would all veterans and active military duty in attendance in the audience please stand for recognition. We thank you. We thank you for your service and sacrifice. Dr. Brian Nook, Palmer West Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, will now recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian of today's graduating class and acknowledge fellow class members graduating with academic honors.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. B.J. Palmer recognized that doctors of chiropractic must use their heads, hearts, and hands to master the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic to the best care for their patients. We now present a series of awards that recognizes the ideals of these 3 words represented for the chiropractic profession. The head is recognized through a series of awards acknowledging the academic achievements of students who have excelled throughout the course of their educational experience. The heart is recognized through the Virgil Strang Philosophy Award for students' passion, philosophy of chiropractic. The hands are recognized by our Clinic Excellence Award, which honors a student's outstanding patient care delivery. First, I have the honor of beginning this portion of the program by recognizing the class members who have achieved our highest academic awards and graduate today as valedictorian and salutatorian. Would you please join me in honoring the valedictorian of the Palmer West 171st graduating class, Christine Landreth. In a similar fashion, let's now congratulate our class salutatorian, Thomas Furmore. Congratulations again, Christine and Thomas, on a job well done. College would like to now recognize the collective members of today's class who distinguished themselves during their educational experience at Palmer College West campus and are graduating with academic honors. Members of the class who have achieved academic honors receive gold cords to wear with their graduation gowns. They're also presented with a special purple cord which signifies their induction into the Pi Tau Delta International Chiropractic Honor Society, the oldest and most distinguished honor society in chiropractic education. To receive this special recognition, students must have earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5 upon graduating. Considering the long and rigorous and challenging dynamics of the Palmer West curriculum, students who are able to complete the program while maintaining a high GPA are to be commended for their achievement. We proceed today's ceremony by recognizing the Fall 24 class members graduating today with academic and Pi Tau Delta honors. Graduating summa cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors are Thomas Furmore. Please stand. Remain standing. Nicholas Hicks. Christina Landry. Sam Shepard. Or Soffer. Graduating with magna cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors are Eli Champagne. Elliot Fawad. Braden Jetton. Peyton Nadeau. Luke Sanchez. Graydon Vandermark. Graduating with cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors are Larissa Camp. Jasmine Loti. Sylvia Rouleau. Amy Tran. As you can see, this is quite a performing class. Congratulations. Moving to the heart. Our next award is in memory of Dr. Virgil V. Strang, longtime professor at Palmer's main campus in Davenport, Iowa, founded in 1896 and regarded as the fountainhead of chiropractic education. Dr. Strang has a unique and honored place in Palmer College history. His career spanned nearly 50 years, during which he distinguished himself as a chiropractic philosopher, anatomist, teacher, humanitarian, and practitioner, and culminated with his appointment as the college's 7th president. He was equally respected by students and colleagues for his passionate manner in which he exemplified the philosophy, commitment, logic, and reasoning of the practice of chiropractic. The award that we present to a member of each graduating class celebrates Dr. Strang's pride for Palmer College and his passion for the chiropractic profession. Among other qualifications, the award selection process includes interviews with each candidate, who are also required to submit an essay relating to chiropractic philosophy. It's my honor to present the Virgil V. Strang Philosophy Award for Palmer West Fall 24 graduating class to Amy Tran. Congratulations, Amy.
Presidential Scholar Award is presented when a member of the graduating class displays the highest level of academic achievement by making the Dean's List, which requires a GPA of 3.5 or above in each and every of the 13 quarters of our curriculum. Given the challenge of achieving this academic feat, the Presidential Scholarship Awards are not always presented at our graduations. However, today, I'm proud to present 7 awards. I believe that's an all-time record. As I call your name, would you please join me at the podium to receive your award? Thomas Fermor. Nicholas Hicks. Braden Jetton. Christina Landreth. Peyton Nato. Luke Sanchez. And Sam Shepard. We needed more room. Good, Jerry. Our next awards recognize outstanding clinical achievements. Dr. Jonathan Slater, Palmer West Clinical Professor, will now acknowledge members of the graduating class who participated in the college's Department of Defense and Veterans Affairs Student Rotation Program, followed by a presentation of today's Clinical Excellence Award. Dr. Slater.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. Congratulations, class. We're all so proud of you. In addition to our campus-based clinics, Palmer College provides additional opportunities to enhance for our interns to enhance their patient care skills through off-campus preceptorships and other special programs. Palmer's Department of Defense Veterans Affairs Student Rotation Program offers the unique challenge for interns to serve our nation's active duty military personnel and retired veterans while gaining valuable clinical experience in an interdisciplinary setting. The opportunity to be a part of the multidisciplinary teams providing care in our country's largest healthcare system has led several of our graduates to postgraduate residencies and full-time appointments in the VA. I'd like to recognize the members of today's graduating class who participated in Palmer's distinguished DoD VA Student Rotation Program. As I call your name, please stand. Thomas Firmer. Nicholas Hicks. Christina Leonard. Charles Oliver. And Amy Tran. Congratulations to each of our VA rotation participants. And thank you for your service to America. It is my honor to now present the Fall 2024 coveted Clinical Excellence Award, which recognized the member of today's graduating class who best exemplified the skills and qualities expected of a Palmer chiropractor during their year-long experience in the Palmer clinics. Our clinical faculty team selected nominees based on their demonstrated excellence in these areas: patient evaluation and diagnosis, chiropractic technique and procedures, diagnostic imaging, case management, professionalism, and service to our clinic community. Our clinic team then discussed and voted for the nominees to determine the award recipient, which was not an easy task, as there were multiple candidates deserving of such recognition. Before we present today's award, let's recognize the nominees. As I call your name, please stand. Nicholas Hicks. Braden Jeffen. Sylvia Rullo. Sam Shepard. Shelby Slusher. And Alyssa Villanueva. May I have the envelope, please? For Palmer West Fall 24 graduating class, the Clinical Excellence Award recipient is Alyssa Villanueva. Congratulations, Alyssa, and each of our Clinical Excellence nominees for a job well done. And thank you, Maggie Quinones. Where'd you go? Good job. All right. We will now present Sports Council Awards. Chrissy Landreth served as our final president of Palmer West Sports Council, founded under Dr. Ed Feinberg, not long ago when I was a Sports Council intern. Chrissy had big shoes to fill, considering, for example, that our first president, Rich Robinson, without a Sports Council template to follow, went on to serve as chiropractor for Team Canada. And as Chrissy boldly charters her path forward, she has walked the same footsteps as another former Sports Council president and valedictorian, Dr. Lisa Goodman, who shares this stage today. Chrissy continued the trend to always push the envelope, consistently rising above and beyond her duties as president. She routinely availed herself as a point of contact for faculty, vendors, and students, and always responded in a timely manner. Our club would have dissolved last year due to our dwindling student population, but Chrissy cared for the well-being of the club so much so that we were able to continue this past summer when she returned for events even after she went to the VA.
Yeah, Chrissy.
She kept all teammates on track, collaborated in each domain of the sports council, and graciously tolerated shenanigans like me. The maths. Chrissy, as you sprint these last few inches toward the finish line to become a doctor today, we are so excited for your superstar trajectory to skyrocket. Join me in congratulating Chrissy Lambert.
Thank you, Dr. Slater. It is my honor and privilege to award the remainder of tonight's Sports Council Service Award recipients. Tonight's awards recognize 4 individuals whose role on the executive team helped solidify Palmer West's Sports Council legacy. First, we would like to recognize an individual whose enthusiasm and deep love of learning have been a driving force in ensuring that our students have access to both new and ongoing educational opportunities. He was always the first to plunge into any opportunity that came his way. Please join me in congratulating Eli Champagne.
Over here, over here, over here.
Next, I'd like to recognize an individual for her outstanding contributions to our social committee during the 2022-2023 school year. Her creative mind and strong presence were instrumental in our fundraising efforts. While her ever-changing hair color kept us all guessing, it was her ability to engage and inspire those around her that truly made her a valuable asset to our team. Please join me in congratulating Manveer, more affectionately known as Munchie, Takar. Next, I'd like to honor a late addition to our team, whose calm energy and gentle nature quickly made her an invaluable asset to our events committee. Behind the scenes, she worked tirelessly to ensure everything was in place for our events, often going unnoticed, but never unappreciated. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this award, Sylvia Rulo. Lastly, we recognize an individual who reluctantly stepped into the role of event coordinator. His love for sports and constant presence at every event, whether with a ball in his hand or sharing his pocket snacks, will be something we all remember. His energy, enthusiasm, and dedication to being the greatest Wyvern supporter have truly been infectious. Please join me in recognizing Elliot Foed. These individuals have gone above and beyond to ensure the success of our programs and have left a lasting legacy. On behalf of the Sports Council, I extend a heartfelt thank you to Eli, Munchie, Sylvia, and Elliot, and to all those on the stage who continue to participate until the very end. I now welcome Alyssa Villanueva to the stage.
Okay, give me a second, sorry. Okay, so, first of all, I'm really nervous, sorry. It is my privilege and honor to stand before you today to present an award to a truly remarkable individual, someone who has not only demonstrated exceptional leadership, but has also shown unwavering dedication to the students, school, and community as a whole. During your time as president, you have shown us the qualities of a true leader: vision, determination, compassion, and commitment to make a difference. You stepped into this role with the passion to serve, and time again you have proven your leadership goes beyond simply fulfilling duties. It is about listening to others, making tough decisions, and advocating for what's best for our students. Under your guidance, ASG has flourished. You fostered a sense of community, inclusion, and belonging, working tirelessly to ensure that every student's voice is heard and valued. Your leadership has not only been about what is visible, such as very successful, well-executed school events, but also about the quiet moments, the mentorship, the hours spent listening to students' concerns, and the deep care you have shown for making this institution a better place for us all. You have led with empathy, understanding, and a clear vision for a brighter future, and that is and that kind of leadership is rare and invaluable. In times of challenge, you remain calm and focused. When things seemed uncertain or difficult, you led with guidance and determination. Whether it was navigating the complexity of our campus policies, advocating for resources to support student success, or responding to our forever evolving needs of our diverse student body, you always put students first. Your ability to unite others in a common cause and inspire them to take action has made a profound difference in our Palmer community. And now let's not forget the countless hours you have dedicated to your role, often behind the scenes, in meetings, planning events, and working with other campus organizations. Your tireless efforts have truly shaped the course of the Palmer community, and for that we are incredibly thankful. On behalf of the entire student body, it is with great respect and admiration that we present you with this award. This recognition is not just for your incredible work, but also for the kind of leader you are. Someone who empowers others, values collaboration, and always leads with integrity and heart. Thank you for your leadership, your commitment, and your outstanding service to this community. It has truly been an honor to work alongside you and witness your incredible contributions. Please join me in congratulating and celebrating our ASG President, Nicholas Hicks. Yeah, you're next.
How do I follow that up? 1 second, the paper's stuck in my pocket.
Papa.
It's not every day that a former ASG president has the honor of speaking at their own graduation. Usually we have another ASG president by this time that does it, so you could say this is a little unprecedented. But I insisted on taking this opportunity to speak because I wanted to personally acknowledge and commemorate the efforts of everyone on the ASG team this past year. Many of my team members were volunteers, giving their time, energy, and passion to make the student experience memorable for the rest of the student body. I can't imagine organizing all the events we hosted without their help, Their dedication deserves recognition, and it's an honor to be the one to do so. To celebrate their contributions and provide a tangible reminder of their service to the school and their peers, I am proud to present the Associated Student Government Student Service Award, better known as the ASG Service Award. This award is given to ASG members who have performed their duties with integrity, accountability, and leadership. For the 2023 to 2024 term, we have 5 recipients. As your name is announced, please come forward to accept your award and remain up here until everyone has been recognized. First, we honor the individual who served as ASG Vice President. He was my right hand. Always the first to back me up, and just as importantly, the first to correct me if I overstepped. In the words of Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy. Please join me in congratulating volunteer Luke Sanchez for his work. Next, serving as ASG Treasurer, we have someone who took the task none of us aspiring chiropractors particularly enjoy, math. I'm incredibly grateful for her work managing the budget and her willingness to step beyond the assigned duties to assist in other facets of the ASG tasks. Her kind and thoughtful nature was always a source of support during the stressful times. Please join me in congratulating Hanya Iqbal for her service. Third, this individual served as ASG Public Relations Officer. He took one of the more tedious but essential jobs, note-taking, which many of us would gladly avoid. However, he's probably better known for his role of Joke of the Week series on the ASG Instagram page and his promotion of ASG events. Please join me in congratulating Thomas Firmer. Fourth, we recognize our ASG Community Service Director. She organized blood drives and stress relief events during final season and consistently went above and beyond to assist with other ASG initiatives. Her reliability and dedication were essential to the success of our large gatherings. Please join me in congratulating Amy Tran for her service.
Over here.
Finally, we honor our ASG Sports Director. While sports may not initially seem like a central role in student government, he made it his mission to boost student engagement. In under a year, he hosted 5 large sporting events, helping to provide much-needed stress relief during our rigorous academic schedule and fostering student connections. Please join me in congratulating volunteer Jorge Frazano for his service. Before I sit down, I'd like to abuse my power one last time to address my classmates directly. I'm so proud to call each and every one of you my colleagues, friends, family, and now doctors. This journey hasn't been easy, but it's been worth every moment over the past 3 years. I wouldn't be standing here today in this position or on this stage without your support and encouragement from all of you. You've been my strength on the tough days, my laughter during the good days, and my motivation to keep going when things felt impossible. Thank you for everything you've done, not just for me, but for one another as well. I know you will all find success no matter which path you choose moving going forward. We've already taken our last test on exams off, but life after graduation is arguably the biggest test we'll ever face. So I'll leave you with one final send-off. Good luck, everyone.
The Class Fellowship Award is a unique honor among the awards presented at commencement, as it is determined by the members of the graduating class who select an individual they feel has distinguished themselves through their commitment, dedication, and service to their classmates and the campus community. Typically, this award is presented by one of our ASG executive officers. However, since all of the Palmer West ASG officers are members of the graduating class, as a past president of the ASG, have the honor of presenting this award. Selecting the award recipient was a challenging task for the class, since nearly one-half of them served in leadership roles. Their service sustained many clubs and organizations, providing much-needed social and educational opportunities during our phase-out. Among this elite group of campus leaders, the class felt one member uniquely shined through their exemplary contributions. Our honoree played an integral role in supporting and representing the student body. Their confident, calm demeanor as a leader and commitment to a positive student experience despite the challenges faced, while maintaining a smile and a sense of humor, are just a few of the traits that resulted in their selection as a fellowship award recipient for the graduating class. Please join me in recognizing Nicholas Hicks.
Now the part I've been waiting for. Congratulations to the student award honorees, and thank you for your collective service. Once again, I have the honor of welcoming Christina Landreth back to the podium for the presentation of today's valedictorian address. Christina.
Hello again, and good evening, esteemed faculty, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. I am deeply humbled to stand before you today, honored to represent this exceptional Palmer West graduating class. Now, as many of you have already guessed, I've always been a bit of an overachiever. In fact, for most of my academic career, I held the rather dramatic belief that B stood for bad. A single B+ in high school calculus has haunted me for years. But here I stand, 9 years later of higher education, yes, I did say 9, proudly wearing the title of Dr. Christina Landreth. And while that will take some time to get used to, at long last, I can finally say I've avenged my 18-year-old self. Now, somewhere along my educational journey, a funny thing happened. I realized that B doesn't stand for bad, but for something far more important: balance. Life isn't about an unrelenting pursuit of perfection. It's about finding the sweet spot between ambition and self-care, between striving for excellence and appreciating the present moment. It's about the art of juggling late night studying sessions for board exams with, let's say, some spirited evenings at Big L's. Balance reminds us that success isn't about avoiding failure, but learning from it. As Nelson Mandela famously said, "I don't lose, I win, or I learn." Balance is deeply embedded in the essence of chiropractic care and in the education we received at Palmer West. Chiropractic, in its most literal sense, is about restoring balance to the neuromusculoskeletal system. But what I've come to understand is that as chiropractors, our role extends far beyond physical alignment. We are in the unique position to help our patients achieve balance in their entire lives, mind, body, and spirit. As Dr. Liu so eloquently put it, chiropractic is about making people feel better so they can go do fun and dumb things. It's about empowering people to live fully, to engage in the moments that bring them joy, and to experience life with vitality and freedom. As we reflect on this journey, it's hard not to notice that life continued on alongside our studies. Along the way, there were marriages, babies, and milestones of growth, both personal and professional. While we've been busy learning about syncytiotrophoblasts and getting our adjusting reps in on Bob, and deep diving into the science of health, we've also been living life, celebrating these incredible moments with each other, strengthening the bonds that will last beyond our time at Palmer West. To those who've walked this path with us through the challenges, the changes, and joys, thank you for sharing in our experience and for being there when life threw something unexpected our way. Your support has made all the difference. To my family, both given and gained, thank you for your unwavering encouragement and love. To my friends, thank you for always being there to lift my spirits, share a laugh or an industrial swirl, and provide balance when I needed it the most. To my mentors in the Palmer West faculty, thank you for your guidance, knowledge, and dedication in shaping us into the chiropractors we are today. And to my fellow graduates, we've shared highs and lows on this journey. We have lost and gained some along the way, but I couldn't have asked for a better group to walk across this stage with. As we stand at the threshold of graduation, we are not just graduating as healthcare providers, but as holistic healers. With the knowledge and skills we've acquired, we are equipped to make a real difference in the lives of the people we treat. We've been given the tools to encourage wellness on every level, to restore balance when it's lost, and to guide our patients towards life of greater health and happiness. As we embark on this next chapter, I encourage you all to remember the importance of balance, not only in the lives of those we treat, but in our own as well. For we're at our best when we take the time to nurture ourselves. As I walk across this stage today, I will officially be unemployed, but I will also be Dr. Christina Landreth, and that, my friends, is something truly remarkable. The title doctor once felt like a distant, almost unattainable dream. And while today marks the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and growth, it's important to remember that today is not just an end, it's the start of something even greater. We celebrate what we have accomplished, but it's the exciting reality that we are now stepping into a new chapter, one filled with infinite possibilities, challenges, and opportunities to make a difference. Our journey as doctors has just begun, and the best is yet to come. Congratulations, and dogs out.
Congratulations again, Chrissy, and thank you for sharing those heartfelt words. As I mentioned at the outset of today's ceremony, Palmer West is highly regarded throughout the profession for its leadership in the field of sports chiropractic. And our commencement speaker, Dr. Lisa Goodman, is part of that long and distinguished legacy. In fact, it's rather fitting that the graduating class selected Dr. Goodman as their speaker, who, just like today's valedictorian, also graduated at the top of her class and served as Sports Council President. Dr. Goodman earned her bachelor's degree in communication from the University of Miami. She enrolled at Palmer West, where she utilized her communication skills in 2 executive officer positions with our Sports Council program, marketing manager, and then president. Since graduating in 2006, Dr. Goodman has maintained a successful practice, Washington Park Chiropractic in Denver, Colorado, and has earned several postgraduate chiropractic certifications in sports and pediatrics. She has completed several rotations at the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs and is a member of the U.S. Golf Association's Performance and Recovery Team, providing care to players and caddies alike at various events, including the U.S. Open, the U.S. Women's Open, the U.S. Seniors Open, and the U.S. Amateur. Dr. Goodman's commitment to health and wellness is also shown in the annual Kingsbury Open Golf Tournament, which she has organized since 2015 to raise awareness and funding for pancreatic cancer research in honor of her late father. This has been an exciting year for Dr. Goodman as it marked the release of her book, The Manual for the Chiropractic Entrepreneur, in which she shares strategies, insights, and personal experiences from her career journey that have enabled her to build a successful practice. Dr. Goodman has stated that she regards chiropractic as the best profession in the world and considers the joy and privilege of managing her practice and caring for patients as her calling and passion. Today, Dr. Goodman returns to share her perspectives on love, loyalty, and leadership in chiropractic with our graduates. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Lisa Goodman.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. Good evening, everybody, esteemed faculty, proud families, and of course, the fall 2024 graduating class of doctors. I'm so excited to be here and honored, but even more so that I was chosen. You guys, you picked me, and I'm so excited about that. So I hope you get everything you came for tonight. I'm just in awe that I'm up here with you guys right now. As one of the final classes, I wish I was like talking to you over here, but we'll stay with the mic. As one of the final classes at Palmer College of Chiropractic West, you are going to be, and already have been tonight, applauded and remembered for 2 really important things, loyalty and resilience. It's evident how tight you guys are. Just watching this has been so much fun. Loyalty and resilience are the hallmarks of successful chiropractors. I have the most amazing memories of my time at Palmer West. Our class was also tight. We did everything together. As Chrissy already mentioned, long nights of studying, little time for family and friends. I know all you guys out there are excited to see their faces again. So little time that you guys became family. I remember being so very excited and relieved when I took this stage 18 years ago to celebrate our huge accomplishment in government. The VA program, we didn't have that. I mean, I would have loved to have participated in that. That's just such a cool opportunity you guys got to do. So many of you, as evidenced by what time it is, have earned a lot of academic honors and awards. I was so excited to hear that your valedictorian, soon to be, imminently, Dr. Landreth, was the Sports Council president. As it was mentioned, I was two decades ago almost. And for all of the hard work, for all of the effort, and for all of the exhaustion, you will now be rewarded with so much more hard work, effort, and exhaustion. So take a few hours, maybe even a day, to enjoy your accomplishments. But then it's time to change the world. The last time I was on this stage, I was delivering a valedictorian speech, which we rewatched a few weeks ago on DVD. It was titled Spizzerington. Show of hands, please, if you know what Spizzerington is. Wow. Okay, show of hands if you know what a DVD is. Well, all right, let's get our philosophy going. My class had gone on a trip to the Fountainhead, to Palmer Davenport, and we returned with a major dose of Spiz. The icon and developer of chiropractic B.J. Palmer coined the term in the 1920s to describe the spirit of chiropractic, saying that it embodied the spirit, enthusiasm, zest, sizzle, fire, electricity, gumption, pizzazz, and love of life and living. Got it? That is Spizzerinctum. It's actually a word. As defined by Webster's dictionary, Spizzerinctum is the will to succeed, vim, energy, and ambition. I, too, have no shortage of ambition, Chrissy. It's been my life's work to try to harness it, but it's not going to happen. In order to succeed as a chiropractor, you must have the spizz, the vim, energy, and ambition. You must have it in spades, not just a little bit. So what does this mean in real terms? It means you must absolutely love what you're doing. You must share that love and passion with everybody you meet. Now is not the time to hold back. But as chiropractors, we do hold back sometimes. We graduated with gratitude, with pride, and with doubt. But ours continues to be a profession of mixed acceptance, of doubt and questioning, and we know that. But the only way that changes is by each of you, one conversation or one social media post at a time, embodying the pride, knowledge, and love of chiropractic. We got to talk about it. It's amazing. Speaking of, I fell in love with chiropractic in 2003, and I love it even more now than I did then. Our profession is so special. I know that many of you embarked on this journey because chiropractic helped you, at least I hope that's why you're here, and it helped me as well from a very young age. I've always been a fan of chiropractic, but I want to share with you the moment that I fell in love with chiropractic. I was getting my monthly tune-up adjustment from Dr. Jackie Bittner, Palmer Davenport graduate, just about 40 miles north of here, I think, in San Francisco. It's probably less than 40 miles. I should have looked that up. At the time, I was working at a fairly stressful job at an advertising agency. And after my adjustment, I felt how I always did. I felt amazing. I felt taller, stronger, more confident, more relaxed, more clear-headed. And I looked around and I said out loud, "This is what I want to be when I grow up." And I was 27 at the time. And I said, "You have the best job in the world. You own your own business, you set your own hours, and you make the rules. And every single person who leaves your office feels better than when they came in." See, I'd always wanted to be a doctor, particularly a holistic provider. But it wasn't until that moment that I realized I could also do it on my own terms. In chiropractic, I found a total career choice of healthcare and entrepreneurship. How many of you knew you'd be signing up for that when you decided to be a chiropractor? It's great. When you graduate today, you'll be joining an elite group of people in this world that we call doctors. I don't know if you've ever heard anyone question that, but I assure you, you are a doctor. When I was a student at Palmer West, I remember being told, if you don't find cancer, you're not looking. Well, I have found over a dozen cases of cancer in patients ranging in age from 9 months to 75 years old. And it's not finding cancer that makes you a doctor. It's your education, your clinical skills, your diagnostic skills, and your human skills that make you a doctor. And I can confidently reassure you that your Palmer West education has prepared you for everything that will come your way. You will have the best adjusting skills. You will have the best diagnostic skills and the best bedside manner of any chiropractic school in the country, in the world. Excuse me, in the world. As doctors of chiropractic, we get to know our patients and their entire families in a way that no other doctor ever will. You're on the front lines of healthcare today, and you must accept the responsibility to take care of the whole person. We are privileged to have the knowledge as well as the fear to help our fellow humans. And I can pretty much guarantee you that one of your first patients ever is going to scare the spizzerinctum right out of you. And doubt's going to creep in, and fear's going to rear its head. But if you stay the course and you count on your knowledge, you will save them. and many others in your long and dedicated careers. In a commencement speech just down the road here at Stanford in 2005, Steve Jobs told a fantastic story about decisions he made, thinking that they would have no impact on anything in his future. It's worth a watch, actually. Only to discover years later those decisions he made had a global impact. I've heard from my own kids, I've heard from high school students and college students and even chiropractic students, why do we need to take this class? Where will I ever use this in real life? This is typical of a high school junior taking calculus or a chiropractic student learning, what was it you said earlier today? I wanted to remember that, but learning embryology, right? When I was in college, I was a bright pre-med student, and my college counselor suggested to me that I not major in biology like all the other pre-med students. She said, when applying to medical school, you're going to need to stand out. Where are your interests? What else do you want to do in life? Well, I had always been artistic and creative, and I had spent most of my high school days in the photography darkroom. So when I made the decision to major in art and advertising at the University of Miami as a pre-med student, I had family and friends asking me, well, when are you ever going to use those classes as a doctor? I didn't know, but I knew that I was going to get really good at design, color theory, framing, spacing, fonts, graphic design, target markets, Excel spreadsheets, advertising campaigns, marketing, and branding. And wouldn't you know it, 8 years later, upon graduating from Palmer West, that gave me the knowledge and the confidence to open my own practice. And 26 years later, contributed to my ability and desire to write a book to make sure that you all have the confidence to do the same. In his speech, Steve Jobs remarked, you cannot connect the dots moving forward. You can only connect the dots in the rearview mirror. But it's believing that the dots will connect that will give you the confidence to follow your heart and your dreams and take chances. If you take nothing else away from this today, take the truth that nothing is wasted. No class, no conversation, no relationship is ever wasted. We learn and we grow from everything, every chapter in this choose your own adventure that is life. You cannot enter into decisions asking what's in it for me. You must enter into every next step also asking, how can I contribute? You are leaders in your treatment room, in your community, and in our profession. As I mentioned, after graduation, I was raring to go. I opened my practice literally the day my license came in the mail. And it was that day that I discovered I'd opened my practice around the corner from an established chiropractor. In a profession where we worry about territory and competition, I was worried. Not for my own success, but for how this established chiropractor would feel about me moving in. Well, enter my next mentor, Dr. Stephanie Canada. I introduced myself and she took me to lunch. Over the next few years of practice, I would treat her patients when she was on vacation, and she would treat me. About 12 years after we initially met, Dr. Canada asked me to lunch. I hadn't seen her in a while. I had moved my practice away. She let me know that she was retiring, and with that, her patients would need a new home. I was prepared for her to offer me a selling price for her patient list, but she didn't. Dr. Canada asked if she could send out a newsletter letting everyone know that I was the only person she trusted to take over their care. And that's true mentorship. I've always believed that abundance begets abundance, and that the more success I have, the more success chiropractic will have, and the more success you will have. Together, we're always going to be stronger than we are alone. You are entering into this profession at an incredible time. Social media is promoting chiropractic to the public like never before. And all publicity is good publicity, right? While you may have TikTok to thank you for inspiring curiosity in your new patients, you in turn have the responsibility to maintain the integrity of our great profession. You are stepping into a world of incredible opportunities and challenges. There will be moments of doubt and exhaustion. That's twice I've mentioned the exhaustion. You will face patients who make you question everything you know. You will encounter colleagues who challenge your ideas. You could let comparison bury you, or you can let it inspire you. Let it remind you of why you became a chiropractor in the first place, to make a difference, to continue learning, and to become part of something bigger than yourselves. So here comes the advice part of the speech. Be confident, but never certain. Certainty does not allow for growth and adaptation. Know what you don't know and know where to look for the answers. Always ask questions, but more importantly, listen to the answers. Be open to criticism, never defensive. Growth happens when you are always curious. Today, I really do find myself envious of the journey you're embarking on. You may be somewhat nervous or unsure. You should all find yourselves full of potential and possibility, full of knowledge and creativity, bursting with excitement and ambition, leading with optimism and resilience, and ready. Chiropractic is as much about science as it is about heart. It's what makes our profession so special. Love what you do. Don't ever give up, and never forget the power of the adjustment. Be confident and serve. Congratulations, you guys. I'm so excited to be here today as you become doctors of chiropractic. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Goodman. I can with confidence say that this class has but I think your words have enhanced it, as with our people here today that have joined us. It's my honor to now present the 171st graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic West Campus for conferral of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Dr. Snow.
On recommendation of the Dean, Faculty, and Graduating Committee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Palmer College of Chiropractic and the State of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic and all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining therein. Assisting me with the conferral of degrees are Dr. Coy Do, former Palmer West Associate Professor, who will read the names of our graduates, and Dr. Scott Swanson, former Palmer West Assistant Professor, who will turn their hoods. Graduates, as Dr. Do reads your name, oh wait. Dr. No, sorry, there's an error in my script that I just recognized. And Dr. Brian Nook, current Palmer West Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, who will turn their hoods. Graduates, as Dr. Doe reads your name, please come up to receive your diploma.
Slow this a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next part requires all of your participation. Please make as much noise as you can, shake the rafters so the heaven can hear us, in congratulating these fine graduates as I invoke their names. From Park Ridge, Illinois, Christina Adine Landreth. From Carmel Valley, California, Thomas Firmer. From Olympia, Washington, Eli Benjamin Champagne. From Boston, Massachusetts, Michael Adam Costa. From Kelowna, British Columbia, Jasdeep Kaur Dillon. From Sunnyvale, California, Elliot Francis Ali Fouad. From Paso Robles, California, Peyton Matthew Haley. From Ben Lamond, California, Nicholas K. Hicks. Juskirit Kaur Hoti. From Calgary, Alberta, Hanya Iqbal.
That's not my sister!
From Lethbridge, Alberta, Braden Michael Theodore Jetton. From Hong Kong, Larissa Kam. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Jasmine Loti. From Calgary, Alberta, Peyton Shea Nadeau. From Elk Grove, California, Charles Dean Oliver. From San Diego, California, Jorge David Rosada. From Edmonton, Alberta, Sylvia Rulo. From Paradise, California, Luke Christopher Sanchez. From Santa Clara, California, Jagandeep Singh Saran. From Santa Clara, California, Jagminder Kaur Saran. From Calgary, Alberta, Samwise Llewellyn Shepherd. From Salt Lake City, Utah, Shelby Slusher. From Israel, or Joseph Sofer. From San Jose, California, Manvir Kaur Takar. From San Jose, California, Zheng Han An Mei. From Hamilton, Ontario, Graydon Vandermark. And last but not least, still perfecting her falling off the R6 in slow motion, from Santa Clara, California, Alyssa Michelle Marquez Villanueva. Congratulations, graduate.
Students, prepare to take your chiropractic oath. Please repeat after me. In accordance with the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic, and in consequence of my dedication to restoration of the sick to health, I promise and swear to keep to the best of my ability and judgment the following oath. I will adhere to the code of ethics espoused by the chiropractic profession. I will observe and practice professional conduct in relations with my patients, my colleagues, myself, and my profession. I will seek to preserve the integrity of my profession and help it to grow in service to the benefit of all humanity. I will serve my patients to the best of my ability, violating neither their confidence nor their dignity, and in my association with these patients, I shall not violate that which is moral and right. I will provide regimen for the good of my patients according to my ability and my judgment. I will regard and refer to my fellow doctors with honor and dignity, giving credit for their dedication and commitment to the profession. I will continue to improve my knowledge and skill and be sincere in my resolution to justify the responsibility which this degree symbolizes and imposes. Will the students of the 171st graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic West change tassels? Congratulations, doctors.
Let's congratulate them one more time, please. To this class, you've been special, and now the challenge is to build your legacy. One last thing, I'll be watching. I now adjourn the 171st graduation convocation at Palmer College Chiropractic West Campus. Audience, please remain seated as the doctors and faculty exit. Following the processional, families and guests of today's graduating class are invited to join us for our commencement reception in the foyer outside the theater. On behalf of the administration, the faculty, the staff, and the students at Palmer West Campus, thank you for attending today's ceremony, and best wishes for a happy holiday season and a healthy new year. Thank you.